Good morning, everyone, and thank you for joining us for this Facebook Live. It is Friday. It is August 7th. Sounds like it's going to be a pretty nice weekend, so we'll get that forecast here in just a second. But first, a reminder for you, you can find us live here on Facebook. We go live for you about 8 o'clock each morning, give you the latest updates, news, and weather headlines. And we love it if you can join us live, but if you can't, watch us whenever it's convenient for you. It'll stay on your feed throughout the day. You can also find us on our Inforum YouTube channel and your favorite podcast platforms. You can go to inforum.com/podcasts and look for the Inforum Minute. All right, Robert, this morning there was some passing, actually severe thunder showers on the Minnesota side, but overall, looking like today and throughout the weekend, pretty nice.
Yeah, those storms are just now exiting our viewing area, and we were pretty close for a bit of a messy morning talking about Sioux Pass Ranch, Detroit Lakes. They just so happened to miss the initial storms, and then when storms formed south of them near Park Rapids, that was already past Detroit Lakes. So what would have been a fairly busy morning could have easily been very, very busy, talking about hundreds and thousands of people camping. So luckily they dodged that, and now they're in the clear for the rest of the day, and so is everyone in Lakes Country. For our viewing area, at least, still in central Minnesota near Bemidji, those storms are passing on by. But anyways, we're done with the storms for today, and now we're gearing up for a nice sunny afternoon. Those storms were actually a part of a cold front, so you'll notice today it's actually a little bit cooler outside.
Oh, okay.
Some of us won't even get to 80 degrees, which after what we went through in July seems crazy to say, but high around 80 in Fargo, upper 70s Grand Forks, but also less humidity and less smoke in the air. That cold front really cleaned us out. So really nice afternoon ahead. Might actually be a little bit on the cooler side this evening, and then this weekend's also looking pretty nice. Plenty of sunshine.
Sweet, that sounds good. 10-day forecast looking forward. Still summer-like, still warm, but it seems like there's just a lot less humidity, and that makes a big difference.
And temperatures will be, air temperatures will be in the upper 70s, low 80s, so just about as quiet and typical of an August as you can get, which from what we've seen so far this summer, that's not a bad thing at all. I actually prefer that over 95 degrees, shockingly. But sparse chances of rain next week, but it's mainly just pretty quiet weather overall.
Yeah, could use a good shot of rain. A lot of places pretty dry right now. Not a lot of chances, though, in the 10-day?
No, of course, we had those storms move through this morning, but not everyone saw those storms at all. Sunday night into Monday, there's our next chance of rain, and then some small chances of rain Wednesday, Thursday. Again, that's just light scattered areas of showers.
All right. Anything else folks need to know?
I think that's it. Again, storm chances are done for this morning. That's the most important thing. And then the rest of the day is looking really nice. And for WeFest travel, in and out of Lakes Country should be just fine this weekend.
Perfect. And it's always nice to have good weather for those concerts and big events like that going on. All right, Robert, thank you very much. Appreciate it. All right, let's dive into our news headlines here this morning. A major power outage in West Fargo this morning has now been fixed. Power has been restored for more than 2,600 Xcel Energy customers. According to Xcel's outage map, that outage was just north of the community high school and also near the West Fargo High School area as well. They sent out an alert around 6 o'clock this morning saying there was the outage. It impacted homes, businesses, and streetlights in the area. Xcel didn't say what caused the outage, but the power was turned back on about 20 minutes ago. It was around 7:45. They sent out another alert that power had been restored to most people. All right, today a Fargo man will be sentenced after pleading guilty in federal court to making threats against President Trump on Facebook. The FBI arrested Andrew Sandvik at his mother's home in South Fargo last November. In April, he pleaded guilty to one count of threats against the president. In return, prosecutors will recommend 3 other charges be dropped at today's sentencing. They have also agreed to recommend a sentence of about 10 to 16 months for him in federal prison. People living just south of Fargo are one vote away from removing the chair of the township board there. They're questioning Kevin Biffert's leadership and influence on the board, connected specifically to a proposed concrete plant on property that he sold. They say that's a conflict of interest. They got more than enough signatures to schedule a special meeting. It's set for August 17th at the Horace Community Center. If Biffert is voted out as board chair, a vote to replace him would take place on that same night. This morning, WDAY is working to learn more about a 3-vehicle crash that slowed down traffic on westbound I-94 in Fargo. It happened last night near the 45th Street exit in Fargo. There weren't any ambulances on the scene, but we did see 3 cars there that were involved in the accident. We reached out to the Highway Patrol to learn if anyone was hurt in the incident. Moorhead police tell us that a medical issue led to a pickup truck smashing into a downtown Moorhead apartment building. It happened at the apartments behind the 11th Street Hornbachers last night. The front end of the truck went right through the wall. There is significant damage to the building. Police say nobody was hurt, and they don't anticipate any charges to be filed. This weekend, you can take a step back in time at the Red River Valley Renaissance Fair. That's going to be going on tomorrow and Sunday, as well as next weekend. It's 2 weekends of medieval fun, August 8th and 9th, as well as the 15th and 16th. You could get your tickets online beforehand, or you could get them at the gate. Today, hundreds of thousands of bikers begin rolling into Sturgis, South Dakota. The annual motorcycle rally turns the town of about just 7,000 people into more than 450,000 every year. Of course, a lot of people from our area make the trek west to go to the big rally. This year, the theme is America 250. It's 10 straight days of rides to the Black Hills, concerts, other live events, and lots of fun. The opening ceremony is at 3 o'clock this afternoon. Today on Hot Mic with Dom Izzo, we're live at the NDSU Indoor Practice Facility for Bison Media Day. Dom will be joined by numerous players, including quarterback Nathan Hayes and wide receiver Jackson Williams. And the show starts with NDSU head coach Tim Polasek. Hot Mic is live from 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra and Inform.com. Don't forget, you can get an all-access pass to our website, Inform.com, by going to Inform.com/subscribe. And join us for the rest of our newscast today. Our next one's at 11, then 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10 o'clock. I'll be here over the weekend for our weekend shows, and then First News is back Monday morning for you from 5 to 7, so join us then. Have a great weekend, everyone.
This podcast is brought to you without paywalls thanks to our digital subscribers. Our subscribers want to cut through the chaos and get to what really matters. If that sounds like you, visit Inforum.com/subscribe and sign up today.